Lesson 0.1.1 Balance Work-Life. A complex management. This module is devoted to understanding what work-life balance is, the importance of work-life balance in the lives of university employees, the work-life balanced employer branding, why work-life balance is important for university employees, how to improve work-life balance and achieve work-life balance, smart working and work-life balance, which are the double side of the coin. What is work-life balance? The term work-life balance literally means the balance between private life and work. It is, therefore, the ability to make the professional and private spheres coexist peacefully. The concept is actually very broad. First born in the 1970s in Great Britain, it has become highly topical, especially in the recent period, in which technological development has made the boundary between private life and professional sphere increasingly blurred, both in terms of time and physical spaces of work. Let us focus on the importance of work-life balance in the choices of university employees. According to numerous international surveys, work-life balance is difficult. The activities of studying, preparing lectures, scientific publications, applying for funding, conducting scientific projects, holding institutional positions take up most of the time of those who live in the academic environment. Having free time is undoubtedly the activity that is considered the most difficult, and the way one manages work commitments, at the expense of personal life, often has an impact on career developments. The greatest difficulties are encountered by university personnel, professors, researchers, administrative staff, PhD students, who experience parenthood. The importance of work-life balance in the lives of university employees is the next issue. This aspect is particularly vital when researchers are also expected to invest their time in initiatives such as founding spin-off companies, launching startups, or collaborating with external enterprises. On the basis of all these needs, the academic personnel that includes lecturers, professors, and researchers, even at early stages when starts as a PhD student, need an easy way to learn. Let us talk about the work-life balanced employer branding. In the most virtuous universities, the reconciliation between work and private life ends up becoming a distinctive element in the system of employer branding, meaning those mechanisms of employers' talent attraction and retention, as well as an organizational well-being factor capable of enhancing productivity. However, there is still much to be done both in practice and in communicating the importance of this factor. But why is work-life balance important for university employees? The pursuit of balance between private life and work is also, and above all, a matter of mental and physical health. Several scientific studies have highlighted how work overload is associated with a greater risk of stroke and, more generally, cardiovascular problems. A study published in 2017 in the European Heart Journal highlights that prolonged working hours are associated with a higher risk of atrial fibrillation, the most common form of cardiac arrhythmia. A very similar conclusion was also reached by another more recent investigation published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology, which identified a correlation between work-related stress and certain cardiac pathologies. Why is work-life balance important for university employees? Allocating time to personal interests and disconnecting from work can be crucial even at a psychological level. Some signs, more than others, indicate the need to better calibrate daily habits, carving out the right space outside the professional sphere. Those signs include feeling of high stress, lack of time to do anything, sleep disturbances, irritability, relationship difficulties, difficulty concentrating. How to improve work-life balance and achieve work-life balance. There are various actions and measures that can be implemented, both by the universities themselves and by the employees, to promote a balance between work and personal life. Among the most common ones are flexible working hours, time banking, on-site childcare facility, sensitivity in scheduling meetings within a certain time frame, and functional use of new technologies. Smart working and work-life balance are the double side of the coin. The pandemic has led to the explosion of smart working and remote work modalities, but now there is a downward trend. In this trend, however, there are some differences. People with higher education continue to work remotely more frequently than those with lower levels of education. However, what may appear as a facilitation at first glance can also be seen as a risk for the proper balance between work and non-work times. At home, work can indeed become limitless. Therefore, on the one hand, it is convenient to work from home and not have to commute to the office every day. On the other hand, the boundaries between private life and work begin to blur. Thus, while encouraging flexible work arrangements, employers must be careful to respect employees' personal lives as well as their privacy. See you in the next module, which will provide you with some more information what the GEMMA project may teach us.